Today we're in Indianapolis, live from the RCA Dome. Welcome to this AFC South showdown as Indianapolis squares off against Jacksonville. Let's see how it plays out today as we get set for the kickoff. Holt is just about ready to kick this one away. Nice kick, plenty of distance. This one is taken by Collins.
The Colts will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Watch the snap down.
Jacksonville lines up in a 4-3. Looking for room. Cornell is there on the stop at the 25.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
All on us, y'all.
Jacksonville using 3 linebackers. With the throw. What a catch. Number 33 is there for the tackle at the 38. He brings it in for a big gain.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older, and this guy's no exception.
1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Turn it up now. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
They'll go from the I formation.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the hard count.
Hand off to the tailback. Adams comes up to make the play at the 36.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
So a pickup of maybe 3.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
Only one man in the backfield. With a counter play. Muhammad is there for the tackle at the 29-yard line.
You can't have a good running attack without blocking. But blocking alone won't get you what you need. You got to have a back who can find the holes when they're there.
So it's 3rd down as they try to get it to at least the 28 and convert.
Here we go, baby.
Murphy, the lone setback.
Do it, baby. Bring it up, bring it up. Let's go, let's go. This is it, baby. Hold the look.
With the pass, number 33 comes up to make the splash at the 14-yard line. Collins makes his 2nd catch for a 1st down on this drive. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Hey, let's go.
With the carry, Cornell is there on the stop. The defensive tackle stirs through the line to bring the runner down. They need 11 yards to get it into the end zone.
Get my top back. Keep moving.
The Jaguars with a 4-man front.
Defense, get ready. Here we come.
He gets the carry. Setting up play action. Throws it. He was tipped.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tipped passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Johnson was the intended receiver on that play. 8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Come on. Over swing right.
They come out in a dime package. Looking upfield. Fakes the handoff. Rolls right. Throwing. The defender got in between the ball and the receiver again.
Receiver on the play.
James will try to put them ahead with this field goal. The kick sails through the uprights. And they come away with a field goal on their first drive of the game.
They established some things on offense, and they got 3 points out of it. I'm thinking that we're going to see a lot more points out of them before this one's over.
Indianapolis is lined up for the kickoff. Roberts back to return.
This one is handled by Roberts. Jacksonville trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead. One of the great running backs in the league, John, up against one of the league's top defensive units. What do you think?
Well, I will say one thing I think we've learned from the last couple of seasons is that a great defense beats a great offense. But this one could still go either way.
Phillips, the lone back. Uses the pump. Gets rid of it. And he slips out of bounds at the 47.
This is an example of the quarterback trusting his arm. He just made a decision, and the ball was there in a blink of an eye.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Hey, squad. Let's go. Be good. Come on. Let's go, man.
Pass play here on first down. Throws it. Complete to the wide receiver. So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
They're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
The Colts with a 4-man front. Mays in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Jones is there on the stop. Phillips rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Go, D. Watch your eyes.
The Colts not in a nickel back. Bradley is there for the tackle at the 32. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
So they have first and 10 here.
On the 32-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen.
In this direction. Gross is there on the stop at the 26.
It's important to pound the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they're going to bend.
Gain of a handful. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
With the carry. Number 39 is there for the tackle at the 15-yard line. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. It's the toss to the left. Can't bring him down. Jones comes up to make the play. Phillips picks up some tough yards there. They need 11 yards to get it into the end zone.
Let's run, man.
The Colts with a 4-man front. Givens with a man in motion. Gets the call. Bradley is there on the stop at the 5. Douglas runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Third down, less than a yard.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. Come on, now finish this.
With a counter play. Keeping him at bay. Bradley is there for the tackle at the 2-yard line. The defender got into the backfield, but he managed to escape and get the first down.
That's what every good back needs, the ability to get past that first tackler, especially if he's in your backfield.
They need 2 yards to get it into the end zone.
So we're going to take it. Turn it up, man. Here we come.
Indianapolis goes with a four-man front.
Go.
Getting it there. They'll go with a play fake. Pressure. Great job getting in there to drag the quarterback down, and he picks up the sack.
And he'll make 2 or 3 plays like that in just about every game.
It's 2nd and goal at the 9.
Watch each other back. You can't stop me.
Indianapolis lines up in a 4-3. Pressure coming. The rush gets to him from behind. 2 straight sacks, John.
Yeah, they did a good job of getting upfield and taking him down.
It's 3rd and goal at the 15.
Oh, this is too tough for you.
The Colts come out in the quarter defense. Gunning this one to the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars.
I'll tell you, the quarterback and receiver look like they've been working on that route for a long time, and it paid off there.
Cole comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. Just what they wanted to do, take a lot of time off the clock, cap it off with a touchdown.
They put out a great effort, controlling the line of scrimmage and getting some big plays that move the sticks. You want to keep seeing those sticks moving if you're on offense. Stick stopping is usually a bad thing.
Jacksonville is lined up for the kickoff. Collins back deep to
Booming kick downfield. This one is fielded by Collins. Just about ready for the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last drive.
First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Watch your man. Bring it on.
The Jaguars with a four-man front. Tosses it left. Adams is there on the stop at the 23-yard line.
1 yard.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
You gotta have it, D. Yeah, let's go, baby.
They'll go from the I formation. Holland is there for the tackle at the 25.
Right now, they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big gain.
Third and 7.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Haley out of the gun. With the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. Collins was his intended target. Number 33 had the coverage on the play. Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3-and-out. From the 36.
38-yard punt. Return for a gain of 2 yards. The Jaguars will start the drive at the 39-yard line. First and 10.
The Jaguars come out in the bunch formation. Pass play here on first down. Rolls right, throws it. The wide receiver has it. Number 39 is there for the tackle at the 50. Johnny has such a quick release and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
Ball right around midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
So at the end of one, the score is 7-3. Jaguars.
7, the Colts 3.
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Check it. Set.
Givens with a man in motion.
Let's go. Hey, let's go, 1D. Everything is good.
Here they come with the throw.
The pass
This one falls incomplete, and he throws incomplete because he had major pressure.
The corner came on a blitz, and he sprinted for the quarterback. Guys love the opportunity to get a sack, and that time he just missed taking him down.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
So low. So low.
Only one man back.
All right, here we go.
Let's burn it up.
Gets the call. They're going to spot this one at the 48. It's 3 tackles so far for him today.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
To move the chains on third down here, they have to get it to the 40.
Stay deeper than deepest.
Nothing over your head.
Indianapolis lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. They give it to the halfback. Great fake with the pass. The wide receiver has it. Webster pulls in the pass for a first down. He's picked up both first downs on this series. So they have 1st and 10
Ball
here.
on the 20-yard line.
On the 10. One back.
The last time they were inside the 20, they got a touchdown out of it.
Good shoot.
Gives the ball off. Fakes the handoff with the throw, and he can't find a way to keep possession.
All he can do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Play football. Hey, watch that screen.
Indianapolis comes out in a 4-3.
Hey, let's go.
Drops back with the pass. He hits his receiver. Number 38 is there for the tackle at the 10-yard line. Webster has 5 receptions in the game. They need 10 for a score.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Indianapolis lines up in a 4-3. Firing the ball into the end zone. Catches it.
Touchdown,
They put up 6
Jacksonville.
points by beating the coverage.
Cover 2 does have some holes, especially in the seams.
Holt comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. Webster had his number called several times on that touchdown drive.
Yeah, it's nice to have a receiver like him who can catch a lot of passes and keep the sticks moving.
Holt needs to kick this one
Is
off.
lined up for the kickoff. Collins back.
Sends it sailing. This one is fielded by Collins.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
The
Ball on their
Colts
own
will
20.
start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Turn it up.
Only one man back.
All day, baby. Come on. Hey, let's go, 1D. Here we go,
Gets the
baby.
call. Cornell comes up to make the play at the 19-yard line. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Second and
11.
long coming up
Ball
here.
on the 19-yard line.
Press strong. So we gonna take it. Run, run.
Jacksonville using 3 linebackers.
Down.
Long throw. This one falls incomplete. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
3rd and 11. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Hold the look. Don't make
The Jaguars come out in a dime package. They tried to jump the snap count.
Encroachment number 90.
So he's called for encroachment.
The defense needs to concentrate better than that. Nothing frustrates a coach more than a penalty like that.
3rd and 6.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
It's on. No more, fella.
The Jaguars with a 4-man front.
Tampa. Let's go, boys.
Gets the pass off. The 40. Adams is there for the tackle at midfield. He gets the first down reception and then some. Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Come on. What's the hard count?
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. Mohammed comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
So a gain of about 1. 2nd and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
All right, now. All on us, y'all.
Montgomery, the lone back, looking upfield. Holland is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
To move the chains on 3rd down here, they have to get it to the 40.
Danny.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. Allen is there on the stop at the 37-yard line. Another 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you, this time they went to the ground, but it doesn't seem to matter what they're calling out there. When it gets to 3rd down, it's about to be 1st down.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Keep moving. Watch your man.
The Jaguars with a 4-man front. Mitchell comes up to make the play at the 31.
If they can keep getting good runs like that in the 2nd quarter, they'll be able to use play passes the entire 2nd half, because the defense will just be thinking about stopping the run.
2nd and 5 coming up here.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Strong right. So we gonna
Jacksonville comes out in a 4-3. Allen is there on the stop at the 30-yard line.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
The 27-yard line is the spot they'll have to get it to convert on this 3rd down play. Jacksonville lines up in a 4-3. With the throw, number 33 comes up to make the play at the 15. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one 1st down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
And this is the 10th play of this drive. They're inside the 15.
Yeah, you see me. One back.
The last time they were inside the 20, they came away with 3 points. Adams is there for the tackle at the 8-yard line. Montgomery kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. So 11th play of this drive. Ball inside the 10.
Coming through, baby. Stay backside. Get some slack on.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. Number 91 is there on the stop at the 3.
That's a good job of separating out of the defensive lineman. They created a crack, he saw it, and made his move.
It's 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Will. You gotta have it, D.
Montgomery, the lone
Let's go,
back.
baby.
Can he get there? Play action. Gets the pass off. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The veteran is able to come down with a pass in the end zone.
This is what good, experienced receivers do. They excel when they're given the opportunity to make big plays.
James comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. The offense in complete sync that time, successfully driving it down the field and into the end zone.
Anytime you get that kind of effort, it puts a surge through your whole team. The defense wants to come out onto the field and do their job quickly, so their offense can get back onto the field.
Indianapolis is lined up for the kickoff. Roberts back to return.
This one is fielded by Roberts. On their last possession, they did a great job moving the ball through the air on their way to the end zone. And you'd expect to see the same thing here until the defense proves they can defend against the pass. First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Phillips, the lone back. Hands it off. Marshall is there on the stop at the 25. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
They line up in the I formation. Steps up, gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Good push by the defensive line, forcing the incomplete pass.
He hung in there. He didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Regular.
Indianapolis using 3 linebackers. Under pressure, fumbled. The Colts get it. The fumble was recovered by the defense.
Those eyes and reflexes are still working just fine.
First
2-minute warning coming
Ball
up.
on the 18-yard line.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. He'll pass on first down. With the throw, right on target to the wide receiver.
On defense on a screen play, the outside has to come up and hold the play up, and the backside has to get a rush and pressure, and that was a perfect execution.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Get it up.
The backs are lined up in an I. Hands it off. He just unloaded on
Montgomery
it.
on the run.
Montgomery kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards.
Third
2
and
minutes to
5.
go.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Jacksonville stays in its base defense even though the offense comes out with 5 receivers. Gets the pass off, and the catch is made. Adams is there on the stop at the 6-yard line.
Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Drops back. Throws on the run. He hits his receiver. Mohammed makes the tackle at the 3.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Throws to the end zone. Almost intercepted.
As a defender, you don't get too many opportunities like that. When you're able to get 2 hands on it in your end zone, you're in the perfect position. Heck, you have to make that interception.
It's 3rd and goal at the 3-yard line.
The offense has been stepping it up on 3rd down all day.
They'll go with a play fake. Lobs one into the end zone.
You got to take your time and get your receiver a ball that he can make a play on. He didn't do it there.
Thomas was the one they were trying to get the ball to. They shouldn't have any problems with this attempt.
The
It
field
had
goal
the
attempt
distance,
is
but
no
it
good.
sailed right.
One thing they want to avoid is turning it over and setting up the other guys with a chance to get some points.
After the missed field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
Here we go, baby.
Phillips, the lone back.
Yeah, you see me.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it. Drops the interception. He was in the right place at the right time, and that saved them from giving up a lot of yardage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby.
Let's go, let's go.
Nickelback in this time. Dropping back with the throw. Marshall comes up to make the play. At the 43. You give him some time, he'll hit his man.
And the thing is, he doesn't care how big that window is. With his accuracy, everyone's open.
Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Turn it up now. Everything you got.
Gibbons out of the gun. Gets the pass off. The wide receiver has it. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown,
They put up 6
Jacksonville.
points by beating the coverage.
Well, the cover 2 works well because it eliminates options. At that time, the quarterback made a quick read, and he got it off quickly.
Holt comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys in the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
Jacksonville is lined up for the kickoff. Collins back to return.
This one is taken by Collins. The Colts need to score quickly as they start this drive. At the 20.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Be careful. Rush in. Hey, rush the camera.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Going to the air on first down. Throwing. And he makes the grab. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. It's second down and a long way to
Ball
go.
on the 19-yard line.
Jacksonville goes with a 4-man front.
Hey, let's go.
Looking for something long. Broken up. He deflected it just in time to avert the completion.
Intended receiver on the play. Third and 11. Ball on the 19-yard line.
They worry about us coming.
They ain't got nothing.
They've done very well on third down to this point.
Watch the ball still. Let's go.
With the throw. Midfield. The 40. The 30. The 20. Number 33 comes up to make the play.
Calls a timeout.
Every team talks about how they need to get points when they're in the red zone. If they can make the most of this, we'll see a confident group going into the locker room at halftime.
Keep the throttle down.
They have to start scoring touchdowns once they get inside the 20-yard line.
Let's go, man.
Throwing. Incomplete pass.
He saw the receiver hauling it in, and then boom, he pops him, and it ends up incomplete.
Allen was there on the coverage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line.
Watch out.
The coach has to be a little disappointed that his team has to settle for field goals when they move the ball into their opponent's red zone.
He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away.
The defensive back should just be thinking about knocking the ball down. They can't afford an interference call, which gives the other team a first down and stops the clock.
And here's a look at each team's success on third down so far.
This team has failed to score touchdowns inside the red zone today.
With the pass, the defender's got it. Perfect timing as he goes up to grab the off-target throw.
The coach is always talking about his contributions on defense, and you can see why when he makes plays like that. Let me tell you, he's a guy that you got to be careful of when you're trying to throw the ball into the area that he's covering.
Let's turn it up, D. All day, baby. Come on.
They're trying to spread out the defense with 5 wide receivers. Gets rid of it, and the catch is made.
Now that's a quick release. The quarterback decided where he wanted to go with it, and boom, it was in the receiver's hand.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go, baby.
The Colts come out in a nickel package.
They ain't got nothing. All right, let's go. Check it.
So after the first 2 quarters of play, the score is 21-10. Jaguars.
1, the Colts 10. We're ready to begin the fourth quarter of play.
James is back and ready to put this one in the air. This one is handled by Roberts. Jacksonville is looking to extend its advantage as they take over again offensively.
The Jaguars will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, watch the ball.
Indianapolis using 3 linebackers. Marshall is there for the tackle.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Yeah, it's on.
The Colts line up in a 4-3.
Watch screen.
Tosses it out to the right. Gross is there on the stop. They brought some extra people but couldn't stop him before he got the first.
And run blitzing these guys isn't a bad idea because you know they like to run. But you got to be sure to bring guys in the right place. If you think they might run to the outside, additional blitzers in the middle isn't going to help you much.
The Colts come out in a dime package. On the move. The tight end is wide open in the flat, running with purpose. Hopkins is there for the tackle at the 42. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found a hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Keep the throttle down.
Bring it up. Bring it
Only
up.
one man back.
Watch the play. Here we go.
Throwing. Complete to the wide receiver. He was really hit hard on that play. That powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's go.
Yeah, you see me.
Phillips, the deep back. Number 80 comes in motion.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. You can't stop me.
Gives the ball off. Number 38 is there for the tackle at the 31. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
All on us, y'all. Watch this.
The Colts with a 4-man front. With the throw, Wide receiver has it. Gross comes up to make the play at the 27-yard line. Wolford makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Second and 6. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Play football. Stone, too fast.
Indianapolis comes out in a 4-3. Clay is there on the stop at the 17-yard line, showing a lot of strength breaking that tackle.
That was a great effort because he avoided taking a big hit, and he got a first down out of it.
First and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Here we go. There we go.
And they're threatening again with the ball inside the 20. Gets rid of it. Pass ball's incomplete. A little bit long, overthrowing the receiver.
That might have had something to do with his follow-through. If you release the pass just a little late, you're going to see underthrows or balls thrown into the ground. If you release it too early, then you'll see an overthrow like that.
Let's run, man. Danny. All right, now. Let's go. Be true.
He gets the carry. The back breaks free. And he gets in there.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
And they keep it on the ground for the score.
I'll tell you, he took that thing, and he never looked back.
Holt comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
The offense kept taking and taking, and the defense kept giving and giving till they finally got the touchdown.
Jacksonville is lined up for the kickoff. Collins back.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. This one is fielded by Collins. The Colts have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 20-yard line.
The Colts will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Box left.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. It's a blitz. Throwing. Almost picked off. Thomas was the intended receiver on that play. Adams with the coverage.
Third and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
We turning it up.
Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. It's going the other way. The 10. Dives, touchdown. And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle. Holt comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
Now, if the quarterback is still rattled after that play, we'll find out on this first throw. The coach will probably go with something simple to get some of his confidence back. But one thing he can't be worried about is throwing that football. I think he'll come out firing to show us all that he's ready to make a play.
Jacksonville is lined up for the kickoff. Collins back to return.
This one is taken by Collins. The defense made a great play the last time on the field, intercepting a pass and taking it back for a touchdown.
The Colts will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Don't stop that motor.
Montgomery in the
All right,
backfield.
let's go.
Going to the counter play. Mitchell is there on the stop at the 25-yard line.
5-yard
Montgomery
gain
takes the handoff on the
on the
counter, picking up 5. Second and 5.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Box left. From the start. There we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Here comes the blitz with the throw. They're going to spot this one at the 34. He was in on that play, giving him 7 tackles so far in the game. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. Let's go, boys.
The Jaguars with a 4-man front.
Everything you got. Hey, let's go.
To carry it, number 90 is there for the tackle at the 32.
These plays can end up with lost yards if the defense gets through or around their blocking quickly enough.
Second and long. Ball on the 32-yard line.
You can't stop me. Let's go now. Watch each other back. Let's go.
Dropping back, closing in, gets rid of it. The pass falls incomplete. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passes, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
They ain't got nothing. Check it. Watch a man.
Looking for the long completion. And he lets it slip out of his grasp.
And there's not one wide receiver who can ever claim he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
Roberts will go back to accept this punt. From the 28-yard line. Great move to get free.
38-yard punt returned for a gain of 4 yards.
It's 1st and 10.
Will start the drive at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10.
Play football.
The Colts with a 4-man front.
Soft, man.
On the call. Great fake. Going long. No completion there. Missed opportunity right there.
Webster, the intended receiver, on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Let's go. Play hard and fast, baby.
The Colts line up in a 4-3. Tucks it away. Fakes the handoff with the pass in and out of his hands.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Ain't no way.
Phillips, the lone
Get
back.
it, son. Get it up. We coming it up.
Pressure, throwing. Complete to the running back. Midfield, jets the tackle. Marshall is there on the stop at the 39-yard line. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate
First
pass.
and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby.
They've been solid running the ball on first down, John.
Yeah, when you gain 5 yards or more, it sets you up in good second and third situations.
Gross comes up to make the play at the 35-yard line.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Keep it up.
Indianapolis lines up in a 4-3. Gets the toss to the left. Nice move. Jones is there on the stop.
With the carry.
That's exactly the way you want to run this play. Perfect pitch by the quarterback. The back didn't have to break stride, and they bring it downfield for a good gain.
They pick up 14 yards. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
All right, here we go. Let's go, let's go. Here we go.
Fullback handoff. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Hold the look. Tampa. Bring it.
The Colts line up in a 4-3. With the pass, he just can't find a way to bring that one in.
You got to wonder what happened. It looked like a pretty good throw, but it bounced right off his hands. One thing's for sure, you don't often get that wide open.
Eighth play of this drive.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Come on.
They soft, man.
These third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them to take the lead.
Stay in your lanes.
Drops back. Gets the pass off. Claiborne with the stop at the 14-yard line. The completion does not net enough for the first down, so it looks like they'll send in their field goal unit. Holt leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. The attempt is good.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Jacksonville is lined up for the kickoff. Collins back deep to return.
He got all of that one. This one is taken by Collins. Following a punt on their last drive, the offense now makes its way back out onto the field.
The Colts will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Bring it up, bring it up.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. Pressure coming, throws it. This pass is incomplete. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's RJ.
One of us gonna make a play.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3.
Left. Danny. You gotta have it, D.
Under pressure, he held on to it too long. Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. And let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Yeah, you see me.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on 3rd down.
Here we go, baby.
He tucks it away. Nice play fake. With the throw, incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
It was almost like the defenders were in the huddle on that series. They hit a roadblock with everything they tried.
Johnson will come in now to punt it away. Roberts sets up to run back the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 46-yard line. First
Ball
and
on their
10.
own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Ain't no thing.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Going to the air on first down. Throws it. The pass falls incomplete. He had too much on that pass, John, as it sailed over everybody.
Looks like he might be pressing a little bit out there. He needs to be a little more patient, find his receiver, and then deliver the ball on a spot that his receiver can go to.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
All on us, y'all.
Indianapolis using 3 linebackers.
Play football.
Hand it off. Puts it on the ground. The Jaguars grab the live ball. The offense recovers its own fumble. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. On third down, they have to get the ball to the 44 to convert.
What's the run? Be the hammer, not the nail.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Jaguars ahead of the Colts 38-10.
10.
The Jaguars, barring a catastrophic breakdown, will take home a win when this final quarter ends. On third down, they have to get the ball to the 44 to convert.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
Dropping back, closing in, fires this one deep. He's there for the catch. He picks up more yardage with that completion and now has almost thrown for 300 yards. They're 11 yards away from the end zone.
Hey, let's go.
Indianapolis with 6 defensive backs.
Get some swat going.
Looks to the end zone. Yet another drop for him.
Webster, the intended receiver, on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line.
He's back.
They soft, man.
The Colts come out in a nickel package.
Do something. They ain't got nothing.
Pressure with the pass. Nearly intercepted. That's his third drop.
Webster, the intended receiver, on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line.
Keep the throttle down.
The Colts with a 4-man front. Puts it away. Fourth down upcoming, but they're in position to add to their lead.
And that's what they wanted to do. Control the ball and the clock while getting into position to add at least 3 points.
Not much more than an extra point here. Through the uprights and good. The Jaguars pour it on with another score. He's just about ready to kick this one away.
Collins,
Good distance. This one is handled by Collins.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one, but it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
The
Ball on their
Colts
own
will
20.
start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
All right, now.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
You gotta believe it. It's our game.
He'll pass on first down. Pressure coming. Incomplete pass.
This guy's so strong, he was able to get that pass away.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Stay backside.
Let us dictate.
Thomas in motion.
Right there. All day, baby. Come on. It's on. Get it up.
They'll bring the blitz with the pass, and it's caught. He's taken down at the 22-yard line. He records his third tackle of the game. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's what bringing a blitz will do. It'll force you to make the throw before you want to. They're just lucky he didn't throw it to the other team.
Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The lineup with 6 defensive backs. Gets the pass off. King is there on the stop at the 39-yard line. You give him time to find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind him. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Hey.
Strong right.
Hand it off to the back. Cornell comes up to make the play at the 44. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point.
Second and 5. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Watch screen.
Let's go.
Jacksonville comes out in a 4-3. Throws it. Number 33 is there on the stop at midfield. That completion puts him over the 200-yard mark today. Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Hold the look.
They soft, man.
They'll go from the I formation. Hand off to the tailback. Holland is there for the tackle at the 48. Montgomery takes it up the middle for a yard or two. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
We coming to wreck. Everything you got.
They brought an all-out blitz, John, and took him down for the loss.
They get pressure on him from all angles. He didn't have a chance.
It's now third and long after the sack.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Not today.
The Colts line up in a 5-receiver set this time.
You know, I don't know why you call a play that doesn't take your receiver past that first down marker.
This will be his 4th punt of the day. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. The
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 15-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go. Stay at home.
Watch it.
Only one man in the backfield. They'll go with a play fake. Throws it, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Hackett. Number 80 didn't have much room to do anything with that play.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Ball on their own 12.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Clear.
Nickelback in this time. Hand off to the tailback. Number 38 comes up to make the play at the 25-yard line.
This guy always gives maximum effort on every play. It doesn't matter if you're asking him to run between the tackles or outside. He just takes the ball and refuses to be brought down by the tackler.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
They've executed very well on third down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. And he had it and lost it. Incomplete.
It's the old adage, speed kills, but so does dropping the ball.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. From the 41-yard line.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
The
Ball on their
Colts
own
will
48.
start the drive at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10.
You can't stop me.
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it. He was tipped. John, he rushed that throw.
And you should credit the defensive lines. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzes from the outside, it could make for a very long day for the quarterback.
Hey, let's go. There we go.
Haley back in the shotgun.
3 shoot.
With the pass, and this pass is completed. The 20, the 10, touchdown, Colts. He was single covered, makes the catch, takes it all away. James comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. The Colts still find themselves in a very deep hole.
They're going to need a lot of luck to even have a chance at coming back in this one.
They have to get the ball back quickly, so they're going to try the onside kick. Here it is. Jacksonville recovers it.
They should be able to put this one on ice.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
From the start.
Phillips, the lone setback.
Deuce it.
Hand it off. Hack comes up to make the play at the 35-yard line. Phillips paddles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Second and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Hey. All right, now.
Only one man in the backfield.
Turn it up now. It's on. Yeah, let's go, baby. I can do it, baby. Here we go, baby.
Receives the handoff. Hopkins is there on the stop at the 32. 4-yard gain on the play. So it's 3rd down as they try to get it to at least the 28 and convert.
I'm talking about bring it. Keep it up.
Indianapolis goes with a 4-man front.
Let's go. Be fierce.
Gives the ball off. They'll spot this one at the 26-yard line. He's in on that stop. Gets credited with tackle number 6. Pickup of about 5 that produces a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz, giving him the extra time he needed to find the hole.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Play football. Let's go. 3 shoots.
Hand off to the tailback. Hack comes up to make the play at the 26. Defense looking for the run, and the runner just about got back to the line of scrimmage.
There was no possibility of going up the middle and picking up anything.
Two minutes left.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Stay both now. One of us gonna make a play.
The backs are lined up in an I. This one is handed off. They'll spot this one at the 21-yard line. He wraps up the ball carrier, and his tackle total is now 4. If they can get it to the 16-yard line, that would be a first down.
We coming to wreck. Watch out.
And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on third down.
Here we go.
Hand it off to the back. Gross comes up to make the play at the 18. Nothing doing on that running play, so they'll probably send in the kicker.
I think so. When you've got the lead, you don't have to try anything fancy. You just tack on the 3 and put the game in your defense's hands.
Holt will come in looking to try the field goal. The kick sails through the uprights. The Jaguars continue to increase their lead.
Jacksonville is lined up for the kickoff. Collins back deep to return.
This one is taken by Collins. Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Come on. Get some slack going.
The Jaguars come out in a nickel package.
Keep moving.
Going long. Knocked away. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Alert. Fire. Ain't no thing. Here we
Jacksonville
go,
goes with a 4-man front. Steps up. Under pressure. Deep throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Hey, let's go. Big play now.
The Jaguars come out in a dime package with the pass, and he hits his target.
Timeout.
In this situation, they'll probably just punt the ball.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 28-yard line.
So they have first and 10 here.
First and 10.
They ain't got nothing. Play hard and fast, baby.
So they'll just wind the clock down and get out of here with a win. Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Hand it off to the fullback. They'll spot this one at the 29. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. Gain of 3. Here is a third and long situation.
On the 29-yard line.
Up top. Contain them. Here I come. Yes, on. All right, let's go. We coming to wreck. All on us, y'all.
Little misdirection. Claiborne comes up to make the play at the 34-yard line. That third down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3 and out. A lot of scoring, but a one-sided game.
The score is Jacksonville 44, Indianapolis 17.
For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.